Put your hands up if you are a Kadabra fan. What's up guys, DJ back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Kadabra. Wow, this guy is a Gen 1 Pokemon. He's been missing out of the Pokemon TCG for a long time. Nearly 20 years. The last time he was seen was 2003 Skyridge. And for some people, it was even before that because a lot of people were out of the game from Skyridge. You know, he was in sets like the Team Rocket set, Dark Kadabra, in even Gym Challenge set with Sabrina's Kadabra. And then he was also in base set 2 and base set, stuff like that, maybe even Legendary Collection. But he's been missing ever since. And we've seen Abra evolve into Alakazam straight off the bat without Kadabra. Imagine that. There's no... imagine Squirtle evolving into Blastoise with no Water Tool. Or Charmander going straight to Charizard with no Charmeleon. It just doesn't make sense. Now, today's video, we're going to be talking about why he was missing, and now that he's potentially coming back, what does this mean for the hobby? So, exciting news for a lot of Kadabra fans, or even people who just like that evolution line, Abra to Alakazam. I'm sure one of those people, so I had to make this video. Let's go talk about it. Alrighty guys, so there is a magician of some sort. His name was Uri Geller. I kind of spoke about this in a video not too long ago, except I confused Alakazam for Kadabra, but that's old news. But anyway, Uri Geller had an issue with Kadabra, all right? He sued Nintendo in the year 2000 because he believed that Kadabra was too much alike to him. It was kind of like a parody version of him. His Japanese name, Kadabra, I'll leave it in the down below, sounded too similar to his own name, Uri Geller. And because he's a magician, you know, his trademark, I guess, act was bending spoons. And you know how Kadabra has the spoons as well. So he sued Nintendo, and because Nintendo and Pokemon, you know, they didn't want to risk any further litigation of any sort of like that, you know, money loss or anything. So they didn't want to risk it. They didn't print him in TCG after that. So 2003, I think, was the last time we saw him. Even in the anime, they don't show him anymore at all. And, you know, they've kind of done all right without him. And, you know, he's not a huge Pokemon, you know, I think a lot of people didn't really notice that he was gone. But you know what? From Abra to Alakazam, like I was saying before, that's just strange. And I guess we just like, all right, we'll just deal with it. That's fine. But according to sources, recently, Uri Geller was getting a lot of emails saying, please, you know, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. So he's decided, he emailed Nintendo saying that they have permission. They have his permission to print Kadabra again. So, wow. So that is super good news. I wonder what's the future going to be. A lot of people are talking about a set completely based on Kadabra. I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, some people were saying, you know, print all the Kadabras that, you know, we were missing for the last 17 years from all these different sets. I think that will be interesting, but I don't think they will do that. What else have I heard? Maybe that Kadabra will appear in another set in the next maybe 2 or 3 sets. Maybe a full art version, maybe a rainbow rare of some sort. Or maybe they'll really focus on Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam kind of evolution line to kind of just, you know, to kind of just say that, yep, they're back. The evolution line is back. The 3 cards, you know, that'll be really cool, I think, to, you know, kind of say in 2021, like we're officially putting Kadabra back into the game kind of thing. I think, as I said, you know, in previous videos, anything that's kind of collectible is also investable. So this could be a good thing because, you know, a lot of people, a lot of collectors would probably want this, the first Kadabra in 20 years time. You know, it means something. It might not be a big thing for a lot of people, but I think some collectors would really want the first Kadabra that comes out. So I think that would be a really cool idea. It has to have a good design, you know, something cool, something different. I think, even though he's just a stage 2, he's not like the final evolution form. You gotta give some love to it. It is a Gen 1 Pokemon, you know, and he was also kind of big in the anime when Sabrina had him, and he was just killing off Ash's Pokemon, defeated Pikachu. He had to get a Haunter, or he had to get a Ghost-type Pokemon to defeat it, and I was actually really looking forward to the end of that episode, but Haunter ended up just making him laugh, and you know, it kind of ended off like that. You know, all right, well, you win. You know, blah blah blah. But I really wanted Haunter to have a face-off and, you know, full-on fight with Kadabra, but it just didn't happen. But nonetheless, that is kind of like the last time we really saw him. I think he was in another episode later down the track, but I didn't really see that one. But yeah, I think this is very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you keen to see Kadabra back in action? I am, honestly, I used him so much in the video game, so I'm really happy that he's coming back into TCG. And I don't know about the anime, I don't really watch it anymore, but the TCG is going to be fun. I think the very first Kadabra that comes out, people are going to be looking to get that. And a lot of people will probably try to sell it off as the very first Kadabra back in 17 years. But yeah, I've also seen a lot of comments hating on this Uri guy for, you know, suing Nintendo and pretty much holding on to this kind of thing, not letting them print Kadabra. But I guess, you know, that's his profession, that's his business, and he thought it was kind of damaging his reputation of some sort or whatever. I don't want to give him, you know, I don't feel sorry for him, but I'm kind of just all right with it, you know. It is what it is. 20 years down the line, now we got a Kadabra card, hopefully, in the next few sets. They already just did a Alakazam full art for Vivid Voltage. I think, you know, maybe Pokemon knew at the time, so they did that Alakazam, hype us up a little bit for, you know, that evolution line, and then maybe they'll do an Abra, Alakazam, Kadabra, or some sort, you know. I got that the other way around, but that's usual. Anyway, that is all for today. Short video. 2 to 3 days time, I will see you again, and enter my giveaways. Feel free to do that, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Bye. Boo.